So out of all the packs from the Walmart ones, of all things, guys was clearly the winner.
All right, so back to the stream here. So we've signed with Old Miss from the portal. I went back and reran it. Well, when I cut the stream, it didn't save it. So when I went back, I got to pick again, and I went back and looked. And the place for me to go was Old Miss. I'm not going to start immediately, but Old Miss is probably where I'm going to play football for the rest of the 4 years. Because halfway through this season, I'll have probably earned the starting position. So at that point, I figure I might as well just stick it out at a 4-star college. I mean, I could go for a 5-star college, but a 4-star college should be good enough to get me into the NFL. So to get the starting position and make that run, I think that's a smarter go at it. So now we're in a position. So what it is I joined Old Miss, but I was technically it says second starter, whatever, but I'm actually like third string. But I'm battling this guy, this Dominique Thomas, for second spot right now. And if I beat him, then I move up. So that's the goal here. Apparently my headset wasn't plugged in that whole time. Excellent. It is now. So we're gonna go right ahead and go to the position battle. This is the beginning of the second year. No games have been played. Nothing's happened. All they did was go to the transfer portal and redo Old Miss. So now we have another battle. Saladin now. I'm going for halfback too. Which is where he was at Bowling Green, but now he's going to try and do it for Ole Miss. There's the score to beat. Yeah, I knew I wasn't going to win that one. I never do well in that whole stay alive thing. I could do better, but I only got to win 2 out of 3. I already won the first one. This is a lock. Saladin's got wheels. His acceleration is getting better. Boom. Let's go. And now he's the quarterback too. Ole Miss. He's the number 2 quarterback in a 4-star college at the beginning of his second year of college. And by the end of the season, he'll be the starter.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's go.
So even if I only see games like I did for Bowling Green, they're going to be for Ole Miss. He wins the battle for number 2. All right. So now we got the number 2 slot. Game week. Upgraded him to 75. He's getting better. No, we want to play. Yes. Let's go. Against USC here. Let's see how this goes.
The Los Angeles Coliseum, a place traveler calls home and the crowd loves to fight on when supporting the USC Trojans. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Yeah, USC being part of the Big Ten is weird to me. And let's see when they give me the ball. If they give me a chance to play it all. I get no looks in the first game.
You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing.
Well, put me in at running back. Put me in at running back. We'll solve all your problems. Oh, I get an opportunity to challenge for the starting halfback position. I get my starting job. It's position battle time. It's position battle time. Run through. Oh, okay. I got this one. That's bullshit. How is he allowed to? We're just going to restart this one now. Why is he standing in the center of it? Oh, come on. They piss me off. I get 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now they piss me off, so there. Won the first one. Oh, this one's annoying. See, it's robbing me. I hit that. And just in case the last game's that survival one, I can't take no chances. I'm just going to restart it now. God. I got the restart in at the nick of time. No, I didn't. Okay, it doesn't matter. It's a run attack. And he's got the starting job. Starting position earned. There you go. I said by the beginning, or by the end of the season, I'd be the starter. We get beat up by USC, and bam, you're the starter, kid. So things going well for Saladin and Ole Miss. Ole Miss taking on Cincinnati for my first starting game on the road. Ole Miss versus Cincinnati. My first starting game.
Nippert Stadium, home of the Cincinnati Bearcats, and they've been playing football here since 1902.
Yeah, because I didn't start a game in Bowling Green. I played like a half when the dude got hurt.
Looking for a productive play on first down. A quick pass to the left.
Nice block.
Immediately short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. Power football with the run.
Well, ain't getting around that.
Did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Zings it complete to the right. He will step out of
I'll redeem myself for the catch.
Big pickup and a first down for this offense.
That's really got to make this offensive.
Second down coming up. The give out of the gun. And he's able to
nice move.
Tackle, but still just a very short gain. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. To the ground to try to pick up the first. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
This is an offense that really...
They started this drive in great field position now, needing to convert on 3rd and 2. They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
And Saladin gets the first down.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams.
It's another play.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Almost got in.
White crossed the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Well, the defense knew coming in.
Don't give me. Oh. Then they score.
Line set, first down. Looking for a man. It's Simmons. Gets open down the middle. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Got his man on the right. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Lee. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. The Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He finds his man.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. And the timing just a hair off. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They want to just keep throwing it. Quickly out to the tight end. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Looking for his man. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
Got his man quickly. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Swings it out to the flat. At the 40, there he goes. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to...
Now on first down from the 40. From the gun, running back on the move.
I gotta force them to give me the ball.
2nd and 2.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
There we go. Give me the rock.
But not before he picks up the first down.
It's a nice run there to get...
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. At the 35, he's loose. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first
There we go.
To the ground. He's got it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Football is about adjustments. First half, line up.
Yeah, 62 yards.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one.
I had some passing yards.
And took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal. Right
57 yards.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us from here.
I mean, I'm going to be more of a wide receiver than I am an actual back.
Of EA Sports College Football.
But I produced, I'm contributing. We'll advance the week. Wake Forest. I'm the starter, but the senior gets all the touchdowns. Which is okay.
Honey toddy, gosh almighty, who the heck are they? Hey, flim, flam, bim, bam, Ole Miss. By golly, and welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium where the Rebels are ready to take the field. What a scene this is, a veritable cavalcade of colors, stripe after stripe that they hope leaves the visitors dizzy. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on a team from the SEC. A first down for the offense. Leaves it with the back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. There's always that issue of conference pride and keeping up, of proving your worth on this stage, and the ACC loves to get a chance at the SEC to do just that.
And these kids grow up in the same area. And you don't think the ACC teams hear all the time, SEC, about the dominance, the draft picks, all the stuff that goes with it. It definitely...
The expressway is wide open. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touch.
Put in a nice block so he could get the touchdown.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting
Saturday
that
with a
stop,
big
getting the
rush
football right
there.
back to the hot hand. Now the this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take it.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
3 for 23.
Way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He is tackled, but
First down, 4 of 29.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a
on first down, here comes this offense. Scanning the field, it's Simmons. He makes the connection. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Working the middle of the field, he knew he needed the rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Unloads quickly. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They tried to run the counter, but absolutely nothing doing.
And those counter plays take a little longer to develop sometimes. You're usually pulling 1 or 2 guys, and that penetration in the backfield can kill you. Can get to the running back before he gets started.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Now the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. First down here for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires and picked off. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Wake Forest. And this defense. Offense getting set for first down. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half.
Yeah, a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Pocket starts to collapse. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. Offense set on first down. The run from the shotgun. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Simmons. They're working that left side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And they got the completion, but still looking at a 3rd down.
With the first.
44-yard line, it'll be a first down.
And that's a welcome sight. Like this offense.
45 yards.
Here comes the offense on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And he'll find enough running room to get
54 yards.
Short of midfield at the 49. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. They'll go to the ground. He's
Hell yeah.
out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give.
5 yards.
Their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pick.
Hey, 72. I'll take it. Let's see if I can get back in. Nope, no more touches. 72 yards.
That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team.
I'm getting some rushing yards. Unlike at Bowling Green, I'm getting rushing yards. Might not be getting good grades, but I'm getting rushing yards. I mean, actually, I'm going to do a practice. Whatever, whatever it takes. You know, whatever it takes. Get some good runs last week. Well, he got him. Ah. Complete. Tulane at Ole Miss.
to the 8th oldest stadium in the
They got some
country.
giant S colors, man.
Oxford, Mississippi,
It's reminds me of a Giants uniform. It's I'm like, hell yeah.
fans never First down for this offense. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Williams. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. A 3rd and long coming up here. They go to the draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The offense set for a first down play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Keep it on the ground. Just buried it. He's finally
There we go.
down, but that freshman found some running room. Now they'll try to catch
I'm not a
him
freshman,
inside,
sophomore.
10 from the 50. The give to the tailback. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. The give to the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Both these teams just outside the top 25 and really needing to win a game like this to vault their way into the rankings.
And it's just amazing winning a game like this.
There we go, first down.
Recruiting, your confidence, everything is better when you've got the number beside your name. And David, one of these two teams is going to get that number if they pull out the win.
No doubt, and you continue to start the season off and build, right? Because you started with preseason, you start with getting into the year, and now you're starting to...
First down here for the offense. Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got nothing on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Out of the gun to give to the back. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. But starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Lee. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And this is a really important series of plays. A chance to...
Touchdown.
He takes it to the house. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
First touchdown of the Ole Miss running back.
A nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum going into the half.
That's what I'm talking about.
This thing could get very exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here. We're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
He lost one down the sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up.
When I'm an offensive...
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Going back to the well, another deep ball. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds. The offense lining up for a first down play. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He'll pull it on the read. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
The give to the back. And they make the
There we
tackle,
go.
but he has plenty for the first down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk,
I'll
it
take a
also
give
looked
it 3.
like it could have gone for more.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when we decide to run it.
He works his way inside the third. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the single back. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Simmons. Getting some heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They're bringing heat. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll lofts one high and deep. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Feeling some heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Brings it down on the right side. Oh, look out. There he goes. Touchdown, Rebel. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, some.
Well, I scored a touchdown. We lost, but I scored a touchdown. I really should probably be practicing every week. That's just the deal. Georgia, it's going to be a rough week. I think that was the best way I could play that out there. Upgrade player. He's 76 overall now. So, I mean, we're getting him there. I think I can have him in the mid 80s and potentially playing for a Heisman. I may have to transfer portal out of Ole Miss this year, platform it into a better school. I'm not sure. We'll find out. Georgia's going to beat the shit out of us, though. If we can't beat Tulane, there ain't no way we're beating Georgia.
Welcome between these hallowed hedges. Sanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia, home to the Georgia Bulldogs, where they've had a little chicken, they've had a little drink, and friends, it's time once again to let the big dogs eat. What we have in store for you today, a clash between a couple of SEC teams that could have season-long ramifications. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Ole Miss Rebels.
We could upset them.
Team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports,
Glory, hallelujah. Glory,
as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
We've got to play the damn Bulldogs. That Bulldog looks good graphically, though. I mean, mean machine. Mean machine.
You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he used that big, powerful stiff arm to extend the play and pick up a few extra yards. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was. Stopped him short. Looking for a productive play on first down. He'll do it himself. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Their performance in SEC play last year was forgettable. They'd love to make it memorable this time around.
I love when Reese uses that phrases like forgettable, which means it was awful, not very good, okay? So they're looking for a bounce.
Hey, it was positive yardage.
Selling this program all offseason. They've been trying to bring in new additions. They've been trying to create some juice, Palmer. Now they got to go out and do it.
I think they realized, too, a year ago they weren't as talented as some of their opponents.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Yeah, we're going to get creamed by this team.
Line gets set. First down. To the ground with the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. They stop him after a short game, probably just...
Minus 3 yards.
First down for the offense. From the shotgun.
Do any teams I play with a fucking I formation?
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw at Simmons. Finds his tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead.
There we go.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
Trying to get to him. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He'll start this drive firing. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing 2nd and long from the 19. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
Six yards.
So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. First down here for the offense. They'll leave it with him. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional, and they're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Dropping back, it's Simmons. Fires it. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
And money down is where you...
Offense getting set for 1st down. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
Made a defender miss. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense.
Yeah. Got 28 yards.
Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with...
Well, got some work to do, I guess. I mean, I don't work on that aspect, so it's not my department. But I do know advance the week. Who does Ole Miss play this week? We're moving up the ladder. Oklahoma. It's about as good as playing Georgia. Get ready for JR's theme song, guys.
This storied house has seen some of the game's greats. Boz, Bradford, Peterson, and Stoops. Welcome, everyone, to Norman, Oklahoma, and the Palace on the Prairie, home to the Oklahoma Sooners. Today, two teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game
Gotta play
started.
JR's Oklahoma team. God damn it. Oklahoma's gonna beat us into a pulp. And they just gotta weep, 'cause it's all we can do, 'cause this team is better than us. I'm just a running back here.
To bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. They'll try to get outside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Looking to throw, it's Simmons. Pressure coming. Got his man downfield. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to run it.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. He wants to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. Good tackle.
Didn't even
there.
get it. Jesus.
First down and down. They have to make a call. Offense set on first down. Movement here from the tight end. From the gun, running back gets to give. And they picked up 9
Second and
on
1.
first down. It'll bring up second and short. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Got it in the middle, it's Lee. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Handoff to the lone back. All the way down to the
Yeah,
25.
see that? That audible was worth calling. And of course, they just play the rest of the whole series without me.
First down. Back to throw, it's Simmons. Coming after him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
I know this is an offense.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Chucked it away just as he was hit. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4. First down for this offense. They'll go to the counter. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the... They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal game.
They won't give me the ball. I call for an audible. They don't give it to me.
3rd and long from the 50. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they stop him just short. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
There we go.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Runs through the tackle. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep the clock, but the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line
Nice
up in
game.
victory formation.
I mean, I didn't have a big game,
A lot
but
of people thought this was going to be a blowout, but this team said, just when you think you have all the answers, I change the questions.
It's so true, Reese. I mean, they had a lot of dudes that we were talking to leading up to this game just had a chip on their shoulder. They just didn't feel like they were being respected, and they wanted to come out and they wanted to prove a point. And David, they did exactly just that.
And it's so much easier to be the underdog. It's so much easier to coach that team and you go, hey, they're ranked. Everybody's talking about them.
which they're not going to be ranked anymore.
It's all that momentum.
That was a dogfight. I mean, I'll level up. LSU, man, we've had some tough games. We're going to do that. That. Recover. Build that. .241 yards and a touchdown. I'm leading Ole Miss in yards. Receiving 5 for 61. Not bad. Let's play Ole Miss. Or LSU. Well, we already upset Oklahoma. LSU's another team that should beat us. But you never know. Ole Miss could pull it off. At least I'm not playing for ball sack no more.
The offense set for a first down play. Wants to throw. It's Simmons. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they missed an opportunity for a nice play on first down. It'll be a draw. Finds his way for
Gets a gain of 3.
I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define...
Makes the catch
Good
down
play.
the right side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Now they'll run the draw.
There we go. I got a couple more yards there. I think it was a gain of 6. 2 for 9 now.
Second and 4.
It's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up
3rd and 2.
your entire playbook moving forward.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job on the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Oh, yeah, got him towards the end zone. Time to bring in the other halfback. Yeah. Who bits and pieces it in.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was
7-yard gain there.
went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. He rifles one deep to the left. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll try the run. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw at Simmons. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Snags it on the right. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. The Rebels will have it 1st and 10. A shot toward the end zone, and they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Some QBs see it right off the jump, believe what they see, and they go in and they go for it regardless. And I think right there, he knew where he wanted to go with the football, and he missed. But it looked like to me he was forcing it a little bit too much.
He's brought down solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Rebels are threatening in the red zone. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. The freshman able to get home with the sack. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's up. First down here for the offense. From the gun. Give on the inside.
Yeah, 6.
Number 6 out through the 25.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of
I'll let the quarterback decide. He never picks me, though.
Efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Touchdown.
That was stupid.
How about that D?
And the thing was, is I didn't call for the ball. I just ran a good route. He underthrew it.
This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make.
I don't know why the quarterback does that. That was a dumb throw. Dumb throw.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
I think that was an example of...
The offense lining up for a first down play. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Stop just inside the 30.
Nice run.
29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got an open man. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
An offense has practiced the situation. This is 4-minute offense. You've got the lead late in the game. You're trying to bleed the clock and just get first downs. They do that, they stay in bounds, and the clock keeps ticking.
Birch is way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8. Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And the defense holds firm. No hiccup at all on that play.
I think it's kind of sad. The only reason I see the end zone is if I run past 20 yards.
Caught behind the line. It's Williams. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready
We beat
to
LSU.
victory formation.
I got over 50 yards. I'll take it.
Get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly.
Point is like they never give me a touchdown. I got one. South Carolina. Didn't I play them last year as Bowling Green and they beat the shit out of us? No, that was Carolina. Okay, yeah, I don't remember. It might have been.
Welcome to the 8th oldest stadium in the country, Vaught Hemingway in Oxford, Mississippi, home of the Ole Miss Rebels, where the fans never lose a tailgate and don't plan on losing the game today. Today, a couple of SEC teams get ready to square off in what ought to be an old-fashioned slobber knocker. As we'll see, the South Carolina Gamecocks taking on the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys,
Let's go.
excellent field position here for the offense. Hand off from the shotgun. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you drew up. Win your conference. Be great in your conference. Get to the conference championship. I'm not putting the cart before the horse, Palmer, but great start.
No doubt. To win the SEC is a long road. You know about that. I know about that personally. And they just got to take one game at a time. They've done an outstanding job of doing that this year.
And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running back.
Got it that time, though.
A chance when you got that 300-plus pound guy.
Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Well, this guy's going to make catches all over the field. That time, he lined up all the way to the left side. He was able to cross the entire field to make a catch on the right side. Defense lost track of him.
A 6-yard gain.
He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Rebels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to pound their way in.
Touchdown. I was just bitching about it.
A quick strike, just as we expected. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot.
I just think it's bullshit the way they play me.
Keep this defense guessing, Polly.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Handoff from the gun. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun to give, looking for room.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Running back searching for a hole. Still running at the 40. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
Okay.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Trying to set the tone with the run. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll run the screen. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play.
Defenses throughout the league study every 3rd down situation. You got to be ready for what they do, how they do it, and then be able to adjust. Great job by the offense.
4-yard gain.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. And he'll find enough running
3rd and inches.
Just short of midfield at the 4. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. From the gun, the running back has it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, they're trying to get that run.
Boy, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. Coming out on first down with the play fake. That's caught. It's Williams. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Baird is trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Looking for a man. It's Simmons. They're trying to get to it. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. A first down for the offense. The give and tick, 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 tick. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
16 touches for 52 yards and a touchdown.
They put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about.
And now we're going to play Kentucky. $77. Got up to 77. Well, let's play Kentucky.
Welcome to Lexington, where the sun shines bright literally and figuratively on their old Kentucky home, and the Big Blue Nation ready to get behind these Wildcats in this one. On first down, here comes this offense. The give to the left. And the visitors
Nothing?
have nothing doing as they are greeted rudely on the opening play of the game. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give on the inside. What a
Yeah, let's say, give me that ball back.
He has enough for the first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a... Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it, fired complete. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense.
There we go.
And a running back who can take a dump-off pass like that and take it for a gain, that can really be a quarterback's best friend. It's an easy way to rack up touches, but also get the ball to your playmaker in open space.
They'll try to pop the draw. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5.
Well, there we go. We finally see some life in this offense running the football. Nice game to pick up the first down. Got to get more of that going moving forward because they have not run it well.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Sometimes people say... Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. Offense getting set for first down. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Shakes off the tackler. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. It's a draw. And the Rebels pick up the first down.
This is an offense that prides themselves on being physical, so you need 1 yard. Just hand it off to your back and let him go to work.
They'll run it from the gun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. They'll give it to the back. Turns it on in midfield.
Bam.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
74 yards. Why?
Offense set on first down. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now facing a 3rd and long. Leaves it with the back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Nah, 14 carries for 90 yards is a good day for me.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Out of the gun, the inside give. They
5-yard gain.
right on the edge of the red zone, a pickup of 5 to the 20. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Simmons. Makes the grab down the middle. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. The Rebels looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The give to the lone running back. Fighting off the defender. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the running back. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game.
70 carries for 98 yards. That's a pretty good game. Kentucky won.
Finally, the gut-wrenching loss at the end in overtime.
This coaching staff is going to look back at the overtime, and they're going to...
They need to learn the fact that they need to give me the ball more. You just have to give me the rock. And like the whole almost full quarter where you didn't play me? Yeah. That point. Georgia, Bama. Heisman Chase. No. Let's see how it goes against the old Gators.
Tutty, gosh almighty, who the heck are they? Hey, flim, flam, bim, bam, Ole Miss. By golly, and welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium where the Rebels are ready to take the field. What we have in store for you today, a clash between a couple of SEC teams that could have season-long ramifications.
I mean, like I said, do we want to stay with Ole Miss? Do we think Ole Miss can make it? They play in the SEC, which is a tough run.
Here comes the offense on first down.
Like I haven't touched the ball or played at all, and we're already up 7-0.
They go to the ground.
And I'm supposed to be the starting running back.
Nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't make a lot of sense.
It's a draw. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
First down for this offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
Yeah, there we go, see? Give me the fucking ball, assholes.
It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again.
They saw the sign, and it opened up their... Oh, no, they're going to go back to the other guy again. Stupid. Every time they do it, they get stopped.
Productive play on first down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Now on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And that pass picked off.
Okay, that might have... I didn't call for that ball, but...
What a big game-changing play. defensive players. They jump on the ball like they were the offense.
If that was my fault, they would have counted it against me.
Ready to go back to work. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it. So
30 yards so far today.
To create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Nice play.
And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he finds some solid space.
There we go. Nice play. Nice play.
The offense set for a first down play. He'll start the third quarter with the run. Still on his feet at the 45. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he was able to run.
10 rushes for 58 yards today so far. That's not bad.
And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Catch in the middle. It's right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. First down here for the offense. He wants to throw. And the pass to the sideline. Pick up a short gain.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is...
That knocks out the over somewhere? No, so I'm just get the shit out of me though. Anyways, yeah, we're progressing through this.
Give to the running back. He picks up maybe a couple before he's stopped right at the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. To the air, it's Simmons. Working that left side now. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Power football with the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make this. The offense lining up for a first down play. Here's the handoff. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Bringing it back. He's inside the 40, the 20.
Damn.
And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Gator.
92-yard pick six.
And at this juncture of the game, one play is going to make the difference. It's going to be a momentum-changing play. Who's going to come up with it?
It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Damn. Arkansas. Gotta snap a 2-game losing streak here, Ole Miss. I think overall, my player's showing promise. He's improved a lot.
Stadium in the country, Vaught Hemingway in Oxford, Mississippi, home of the Ole Miss Rebels, where the fans never lose a tailgate.
Yeah, so they redshirted me last year, I guess, somehow. So this is my freshman year, so I actually still have 3 more years to go, and I'm only... Yo, I just realized that. I haven't been paying attention. I thought, I kind of mentioned it earlier, but... So, we still have 3 years of eligibility, and we're at 76, so I think, in fact, we do have a good chance. Am I going to keep playing for Ole Miss? I might play with Ole Miss next year. We'll see.
Line gets set, first down.
If they keep playing me like this, the answer is no.
They'll go to the ground. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is...
3 rushes for 19 yards in that first series. I'm just taking the time to just take a second. So what will we do next season? I'm not sure. Yeah, not sure. Ole Miss is an interesting team.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
That is just a sideline clinic. Roll, catch, toe drag, everything you want. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established.
A first down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it on the outside, it's right. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first.
Oh, yeah.
Get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
Hell yeah.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on 3rd down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties, they keep these 3rd downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. It'll just make it more satisfying if they can move the chains after starting 1st and 20. They make the stop.
That's got an 11-yard gain.
Takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. And it's picked off.
Oh, I tried to tackle him.
The 40. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. So they'll decline the penalty. Pleased with the results of that last play.
Ouch.
On 1st down, here comes this offense. The give to the tailback. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The give to the back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
Hell yeah.
He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. Throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. And he's out of bounds after the nice gain, and maybe that is finally the spark to get this passing game going.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
And the Rebels have their offense in high gear. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
Well, I think this running back has proven this game here tonight that he can be counted on and relied on, right? In a big moment right here, late in the game when they need to run the ball to ice this thing, he's able to deliver.
Got his man. And he's running.
Touchdown. Nice play.
Touchdown, Rebels. And they grab the advantage. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Back to throw, it's Simmons. Takes a hit as he fires. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program next year.
Yeah, and you want to see him finish strong, and I think Coach needs to finish strong. All the negativity swirling around the program, obviously, you hear it. It's a part of it. The kids hear it, but finishing strong would kind of ease some of that for Palmer. It's the body of work. Everything he did this season is going to be taken into account. It's going to be tough, I think, for him to keep his job.
It's a combination of wins and losses this year, but it's also about who's out there. There's some good big-time candidates, some good coaches that could come in. We know they've got the money to spend. It just seems like they're going to make a change.
The Rebels get enough for the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He's looking to throw it. It's complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Dumps it to the back. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team...
And the Rebels will line it up on 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the air, it's Simmons. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game.
Wow.
Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Going up top on 1st down. Pocket starts to collapse. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB, because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
Caught over the middle. It's Lee.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Huge 3rd down to keep the drive alive. They need a touchdown on this possession. Bully ball on 3rd and short. The Rebels have enough for the first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
And they'll get him.
Of course, when I could have an opportunity to score a touchdown, they don't want me to have the ball.
Go for 2 here, but it looks as if they're going to try it anyway. Here's the snap, looking to throw. How about the guts, and then it...
I'll take the 2.
2-point conversion and an 8-point lead in OT. What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
70-some yards. It's okay. Close to leveling up. This will be week 14. It's the final test in SKU. Mississippi State.
Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, affectionately referred to as Stark Vegas, where earplugs are highly recommended because the cowbells will be ringing. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels. First down here for the offense. The give to the back. And the good news for the offense, there's nowhere to go from here but forward. No gain on the first play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to impose their will with the run.
So give that ball back.
The 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. Toddy, gosh almighty, who the heck are they? Well, everybody knew it. Ole Miss blew out State last time.
And they put a number up on them. Everything was clicking. Yes, and the Egg Bowl is always close. It seems like those games come down to something crazy. But last year, Hotty Toddy put the smack down.
Yeah, it was Hotty Toddy that was able to just handle the emotion in that game right from jump. I mean, offensively, they jumped all over the Bulldogs early.
Big run there.
Key for them again, I think, this time around.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific... Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Lee. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
There we go.
Finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves to change.
32 yards so far. Yeah, I think it's because he's a freshman. They don't want him to get hurt.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long.
It's been working when I've been on the field, so shut your fucking hole.
Push up front on the offensive line. It hadn't been physical.
Continuing to churn and move it forward. They're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Dropping back, it's Simmons. They've got the screen set up. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the
If they
first
leave me
down.
out on the field, the run game would be doing just fine. But they take me out for like 2 sets.
Offense getting set for first down. To the ground with the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Quick strike complete. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove. He's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly.
Good
That's
play
why he
there.
seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And the Rebels with the
See, I do well when they give me the ball. Not when I have to audible for it, but when they actually give me the ball, I get pretty decent yardage.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
I like
But,
this
oh,
guy's running.
well, he's had enough.
Looking back on it, this game probably falls precisely into the definition of a trap game. Trap was set, sprung, and the underdogs.
Yeah, I got a 3.2 GPA, I ain't bitching. Yeah. Conference championships. Doubt we're playing in any of them. We might get a bowl game. Cade Klubnik from Clemson is the Heisman. I am all SEC freshman. Playing Purdue. That's pretty brutal. Boom. So my eligible freshman year, I ran for 637 yards. Let's do the bowl game.
Glad to have you with us from Tampa, Raymond James Stadium, as we are set for a showdown in the ReliaQuest Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Purdue Boilermakers. Offense set on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. They'll run it from the gun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Nice. Give me a little 6-yard gain.
I noticed from talking to coaches about their approach to bowl games is how many of them use it as a springboard for next season. They try to focus on developing some of the new guys maybe that have joined them for the bowl practices.
I mean, you get 15-plus extra practices. You start to play and experience more as young guys. The older guys get a little bit more rest. But, yeah, you're building the future. You're building the foundation. You're working on your technique. And you know what? You also get to have some fun. I think that's important for team building, is having fun at your location, doing the different things together to start to build that.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Setting up the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line. Here comes the offense on first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one.
Yeah, that's a nice run.
Just throw the football every down. Sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. At the 35, he's open. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Yep, of course, got to bench me now.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3-and-out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable in that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on the heels.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's Lee. Good execution, they move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Got it behind the line. It's Williams. Man, you got to get hats around this dude. He finds the crease. He's down to the 27. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. They'll run it to the right. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down?
Keep the foot on the
Damn it.
Down by more multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. They'll try to pick up the first. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
Well, damn.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They try to pop a run on the draw. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Getting some heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up 2nd down. To the air, it's Simmons. He's got the back in the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. You know, sometimes
69 yards. Had some reception yards. I think that's the end of the season there. We're going to make a decision on where we're going next. Are we going to stay in Ole Miss for our sophomore year, or are we going to try and get a starting position somewhere else? I think our best bet at 77 overall might be to stay here for one more year. But, I mean, we're going to look at the transfer portal because it's a lot better than last year. Ole Miss is saying we'd be the starter. But we still have Thomas to deal with. Toledo says we're the starter, and we are definitely the starter in Toledo. So Duke, he'd start. South Carolina, he'd start. Washington State, Ball State, Ohio, Colorado State, Northwestern, Madison, Georgia Tech. Rice, West Kentucky, Tennessee, Wyoming, Georgia State, Tulsa, Toledo, Ole Miss, Michigan. He'd be a walk-on. He's not good enough to touch. He bottoms out on a lot of these lists. Hawaii, he'd be benching. Second. I think our best bet is to stay at Ole Miss. Yep, we're going to stay at Ole Miss. We're just going to stick out Ole Miss. Advancing the off season, and that's pretty much where We're not on the top 25. The Heisman watch, I'm definitely not on. Ole Miss plays Vanderbilt this year. Okay, so this is our schedule this year. We are at Vanderbilt. This is a way better schedule than last year. Last year it was like hitter after hitter after hitter after hitter after hitter, man. We got Vanderbilt, Charlotte, Liberty, USC, Texas, Tennessee, Auburn, Texas A&M, Missouri, Alabama, Georgia State, Mississippi State. Phew. But again, like I'm simply got 3 years to go. He starts out this season at 77. Um, I think that's pretty good. I bet you I can get him with any hopes. I can get him into 80 in the 80s somewhere, lower 80s, with 2 years to go. If I can do that and I have a team, well, I think that he'll play well. I think he should get more touches this year. Um, Matter of fact, since we're sitting here talking about it, let's take a look at the depth chart. Yeah, I'm not worried about Simmons being out. We have Waterman and Terrell, who are both good quarterbacks. Let's take a look. So a freshman, a sophomore. He's fast. It looks like this kid was a transfer from the portal, and he got hurt, and he's out for the season. Ouch. Well, I suppose we can do the first week because it's a bye. Yeah, we're going for the skill point. Yeah, we're going for the skill point. Nebraska lost the game already. Yeah, these teams won't be in the top. No, so I think that's about all we can do on this stream. I can continue and keep playing, but I think we'll save that for another stream. To be 100% honest with you, I'm getting a little tired myself. So, sports fans, we will see you next time for the next stream. This one was late, so I'm sure not a lot of people were on, but I wanted to get into this because we've got a lot of work to do. But can we make this halfback that started with the lowest stats in 2, a number 1 draft pick by the end of college? So far, the underdog was from 63 to 77. Time will tell. We will find out, and we will see you on the next stream.